because there are people that prefer the polygamous, especially African men.
What's up everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Once again, I'm here with Lisa, and as you see the title, we are going to discuss about the title, and that is polygamous relationships versus monogamous relationships today. And for today, I want to first ask Lisa, like, when they ask you polygamous or monogamous, who do you choose as a person?
Of course, I would go for the monogamous.
Don't of course. Just monogamous, because it's not of course for everyone.
You're right. It's not of course. There are people that prefer the polygamous, especially African men. But I personally, I feel I prefer the monogamous because, I mean, as a woman, I don't want to share my man. I believe in one man, one woman.
Okay.
And for you, what would you go for?
I think me as a person, monogamous, because me as a person, I think I cannot share.
Right.
I cannot share. Yeah, that's me as a person. But then I'm wondering, like, are there women who prefer polygamous?
But there are women that do. I see women that say, for me, I can't be with one man. Like, I want my man to go out so that he can give me space to breathe. You've not heard of such things? I've heard of women that say that, but me, I can't be with one man. Like, I want him to go out and explore so that he doesn't over suffocate me. Some women do believe in polygamous, relationships.
Oh, so you say the reason as to why they don't want, they allow them is because when the man is there,
she feels he over suffocates her. She feels she needs some breathing space. Like, you go out and you explore with other women. That's why you see some women be like, I want a man who can go for safari.
So I'm thinking, like, when it's a polygamous here, is it like, you know how the African setting is?
Yeah.
In Africa, if it's a polygamous, that's what I think. You can correct me if I'm wrong. If a man is in a polygamous relationship, they're going to get married to like 3 women.
Yes.
And they're officially, these are the wives. The guy had 3 wives. So when you talk about polygamous, is that what we're trying to say, right?
Yeah, that's what we are trying to say. Even in the aspect of religion, like how you see the Muslims. You find that he has 3 wives. These wives, they all know each other. Even on big special days like Eid, they come together. They know that I am wife number this, and they are fine. I don't know if they just pretend to be fine, or they are actually fine with it.
Actually, me, I think what I've realized, why I even like monogamous relationships, because I've realized when it comes to polygamous relationships, the reasons as to why people choose them, I think sometimes, to me, they're not valid. For example, a man can give an excuse like, I'm getting a second wife because this wife is not good in bed.
Yeah.
So they go find another wife. So when they find another wife, they're also going to get a 3rd wife. And they'll say, this second wife and the first wife, they don't know how to cook.
There is havoc issue.
They have issues, and I feel like when it comes to relationships, issues never end.
Yeah, true.
Issues never end. So I'm thinking, like,
how many are you going to get each time you find like a loophole? So
I'm thinking, if someone already has 3 wives, sometimes it's that their finances might not allow them to get more than 3. So they tend to stick to 3, but again, they may not be contented, because what you practice is what you become. So if you practice to fail to accommodate one person because of any issue, then it will continue. It will be a pattern. So I think, like, it disturbs your mental health. So I feel like it's not healthy to me mentally if someone is choosing to settle for polygamous relationship. I feel like mentally it is not okay to me, because I feel like someone is not dealing with the real issue. They're trying to run run and run, and at the end of the day, when you run and you're not catching what you're trying to chase, mentally it disturbs your mind. That's why I don't choose it.
Don't you think there are some other positives when it comes to polygamous families, polygamous marriages? You only see it from the negative side. Don't you think it also has some positives?
So I think when I'm making a choice of different things in life, I note down the positives and note down the negatives. If the negatives
outweigh the positives
are too many, and the positives are too few, then I get to realize this cannot work. So in most cases, polygamous relationships, when I weigh the negatives, I feel there are many and the positives are few. And when you come to monogamous, the positives they're like quality.
Can you discuss about the positives of the polygamous? What you feel can be positive?
Lisa, I'm trying even to think a lot. I'm thinking a lot.
Me, I would say, in the polygamous families, one thing I love about them is that the unit, I won't say unity, but there is division of, should I say, labor at some point. Like, let me say, okay, on these big occasions, you find that when they come together, this one is handling this, the other one is handling that. Like, I just love that communal, I don't know how to call it, that communal spirit, and that division of labor. Everyone is trying
Lisa, too many cooks spoil the
broth. Yeah, right.
Too many cooks. So you may think it's the division of labor, but even with a monogamous setting, you're really organized. You can do the exact thing. So I think like sometimes when it's too much, so that is also negative.
Becomes chaotic.
It becomes chaotic. So with polygamous families, it's chaotic.
Okay.
It's chaotic because I don't know, but I don't know how to explain it.
I get
but
you.
It's
actually
chaotic. There is a lot of. It's a mess in most cases.
And that's why you find this woman is bewitching the other one. The other one's kids don't like the others because they feel now that dad loves this one's kids more. I understand.
It's too much. It's too much when it comes to polygamous. So it's when you tell me to look for
the positives,
but the positives. I really, it's
you have
hard
to
to
scratch
my head
you.
Because there is a lot going on when it comes to polygamous. Because remember, when you have a lot of sexual partners,
double diseases.
There is a lot that comes along with it, and then the jealous, like human beings, the jealousy, the envy,
right?
So it's a lot of things that come along that are so negative, that come along with the polygamous relationships, that sometimes people think they can really handle it until they are in. So you find people saying, oh, I like it, but when you get in, that's when people really understand the reality of the thing. So I feel like
it's just not for you.
It's not for me. And then I think when you talk about the benefits, a man who has 3 women, maybe if this woman wanted to have only 2 kids, and then they get a second woman,
she can carry for the
others.
This
is what the man wanted. The man wanted 10 kids. With polygamous, the man is going to gain.
It's like that. The division of labor I was talking about.
It's not division of labor. It is getting what you want. So that is a positive to someone who is getting what they want. So if a man wants 10 children, and then the first wife is saying, I'm stopping on 2, then if the second wife comes in and the second wife says, I'm going to give you 8. So it's a positive to a guy because he's getting what he wanted.
Actually, me, I feel polygamous thing is they actually favor the men more, honestly. I feel they are more in favor of men. Marriage in general is in favor of men. That's what I believe.
Lisa started, you guys now. Lisa started violence.
Okay, let's not even go there.
Lisa started the violence.
Let's not even go there.
But like you said, sometimes we fail to talk for all the individuals.
Yeah.
But the point you said, like, there are some women who gain from it.
Yeah.
And they gain from it, like, in a positive way. For example, there are women who get married to men, and they're not in love with them. They're in love with their money.
With the money, right?
So the fact, like, they're in love with the money, because that is also a mistake that some women do. Like, they're in love with the money. So when they get married, they're in love with the money. So reality checks in. You're married to this guy and for life. And then when this guy says, "I'm bringing a second wife," this woman, these are the women you'll find, she's okay with it. And you're like, is she dumb? Is she what? But no, this woman, maybe, like the way you said, sometimes a woman may want the money suffocating them. One, like, really, that is just something like an excuse.
Right.
But they have their underlying reasons that they're not explaining to you, because sometimes women get so embarrassed to understand, like, oh, you fell in love for the money, now you're stuck there. So
I
you don't want
actually
to
read
share.
a quote that said, marrying for money is also marrying. Like, if you love money and you marry for money, you're actually marrying for love. Because you're marrying for money, money is what you love, so you're actually marrying for love.
Really? I disagree with you.
Yeah, I agree.
But actually, so when you see that woman is going to be benefiting from the polygamous, because when the man goes away, the woman is going to stay as if she doesn't have the guy. So because most cases in Africa, when a man is married, like, to 3 women or 4, that first woman who really married for money and they don't like the guy anymore, they still need the money.
Yeah.
So they will leave the guy to go and sleep the other side for 5 days, and they are going to see this guy that they don't love actually for only 1 day, and I think they'll bear with that. So those are the positives to those people who like polygamous, and to me, I feel like it works for them, but to me, it doesn't work for me. I don't feel like the positives of polygamous. I don't feel like they are valid to me. I don't think they are valid to me. Yeah, because with the values that I believe that you can work within what you really. I don't know how to explain it, but you can try to accommodate
someone's issues. You don't have
the
to look
person
for
you love
another
and care for,
Yeah.
and you admitted that you love this person. You can really try as much as possible to accommodate them, to learn, because this is the beauty of life. So if you're so impatient with the people you love and care, and you're just dropping them and going to another thing, you can never find it. And then it will affect you, the person who is looking, and you'll also affect the other people along the way, because you're dropping and picking, so you're affecting yourself mentally, and you're also affecting the people you're picking up. Yeah, so I feel if you practice patience and trying to work along with the person you have, the individual person, it helps you builds your strength,
right?
And then you become a better person, rather than trying to chase what you will never get, because you'll never get it. You'll
never find someone who has it all, who is perfect. Even the financial aspect, I feel polygamous, like, relationships, it becomes so expensive, especially on the man. Some of these men, you want many women, but can you even afford them? You can't even afford to maintain their lifestyles.
Exactly. Because actually that is another negative when it comes to polygamous families. You find, like, you might think like you're bragging, like, oh, I have money, I have the money. So because you find guys who have money, like, you don't tell me now, you can't tell me anything, because at the end of the day I have the money, I can get all the women I want. But guess what, like, that money that you're giving out to women, you're marrying, like, different women, and you're spending, if you had saved that money and you concentrated with one woman,
you would be so far.
Because leave alone that, like, you are spending money, but also as you spend money, it's going to affect you. Why? Because the more women you have, the more drama you're going to
be.
And then if you are a businessman, you need to be strong mentally,
level-headed.
So if you have like 5 women who are messy, women,
that's women, we have our things, so
dealing with 5 women,
this one is bickering this, the other one is putting you on this stress.
So I believe like monogamous, you rather deal with one woman, you rather deal with one man. And then, so I believe, because people will be saying, oh no, what if you no longer like, you no longer matching with this person you chose. Me, I believe if you are no longer matching with this person and you're trying to work it out, you rather communicate to this person like, we can't do this anymore, and then get out.
Instead of
leaving this person there, because in most cases they leave people there, they're no longer compatible, and then
because people fall out of love,
they fall out, and then people just continue staying there. And then they
hurting themselves.
A woman will get another man, and yet they still having this man, and a man will also get another woman, yes, they still have this woman, and that is polygamous. So you rather, if you're looking for better sex, you're a man, you're looking for better sex, you're not getting it from your first wife, you rather leave the relationship and look, because people have priorities. So meaning that shows that your priority is sex. So when you're looking for another woman, prioritize that. Because you're not going to get a perfect person. So what has made you leave the other woman
should be on a man priority
next
when
time
you're searching.
so that you can get a person. But then in most cases, people don't have even priorities. They're just mentally unstable. They are jumping like. That's why I don't support polygamous things, because this person alone who is doing that, mentally, they are not strong. And in life, we need to be mentally strong in order to be better for ourselves and better for the people around us. So someone who is doing that, I cannot try to entertain them, because at the end of the day, I feel like they need help. And if they don't admit, then you better look for another energy around.
So you can't marry a Muslim. You can't, because
there
now Muslim. Anyway, there are some
Muslims who have only one wife. I've seen
true.
them. It depends on what you really want. So there are some Muslims again who marry one woman.
That's right.
And they know what they know the benefits of having one woman. Because the way, this statement where people say quality is better than quantity. So this is really evidence of quality versus quantity, because polygamous is quantity. You may think like, oh, you're enjoying to a lemon. Sometimes let's say, oh, that one is enjoying 4 women. Wow.
He's living the life.
But to someone who is not just looking, they're thinking beyond that. So someone who is thinking beyond that, they'll choose one woman or they'll choose one man, because they know quality is better than quantity.
Right.
I think that's it.
I think we've tackled it so well.
We've tried. But guys, in case you have anything you need to add on this, please comment below in the comment section, because we would love to learn from you guys. And because we're here to become our better selves every single day. So your comments will help us out too. Thank you so much for watching again. It's been Lisa with me. Check out her YouTube channel. She's good, guys. She's good. I love her content. So
thank you
so much for being here, Lisa.
Thanks for hosting me.